Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be ByuN and herO on Ghost River LC, which I'm not sure what that means, but hey, it's a top left versus a top right map. Top left it's going to be ByuN, and the top right it's going to be herO, the last Protoss to win a premier tournament. He won DreamHack Atlanta back in November of 2022, which means it's been basically a year and a half since a Protoss player won a premier tournament, but it's a new patch and some new hope here. Stats is back, herO's playing well, and Classic defeated Dark in this very tournament. So maybe it's a new day for Protoss. We will have to wait and see if a Protoss wins this GSL and gives hope to Protoss everywhere. It would be funny if it was stats, right? Anyway, so yeah, this is the new patch. When they released the new patch last week, it broke the ability to load patches or load replays from the previous patch, which they've done before and did not fix it. So I don't have any hope for them fixing this one as well. But yeah, this is Ghost River. A lot of greens, a lot of spooky stuff going on. Just an underground river that is green. We've got ourselves, you know, just bones all over the place, spooky trees, weird green stuff. I have no idea what this is. I did cast a couple of games on this map as part of a Freako World number, I don't know, like 112 or something a couple of weeks ago when it was part of the PTR. And yeah, I like it because I like it when two players spawn on the same side of the map. Remember Golden Wall? Do you remember Golden Wall? Top left versus bottom left? Ah, so many weird games on Golden Wall. Holy smokes. Command center on the way inside the main base here from ByuN. Factory on the way. Gas being gathered. Oh, and if you submitted cheese for the March cheese compilation, I am sorry. I didn't get around to casting those until after the patch had been pushed, rendering your replay unplayable in the current StarCraft 2 client. So I'm going to give everybody, I don't know, a week or 10 days to submit cheese in the current patch, and we'll do just kind of a delayed March cheese compilation. So yeah, if you hear this, the cheese compilation is delayed. If you already submitted a cheese in the previous patch, 5.0.11? Is that the one? Is that the one previous to now? It's 5.0.12 is the current one. Hang on a second. I'll get the numbers here. SC2 patch notes. As it is Cyclones, this is the new Cyclone. Okay, so this is 5.0.13. So 5.0.12 is the one that is totally busted. So if you sent me your replay from 5.0.12, it doesn't work, and I'm very bummed about that. But send me cheese on the new maps, on the new patch, and we'll get a late March cheese compilation out, okay? Okay. Hear me, cheese compilation people. So Cyclones have been changed a little bit, right? They're going to kill this Adept nevertheless. Oh no, did it shade out of there? Holy crap, I thought it was dead. So they did change Cyclones. The big change here is that it can't just do infinite lock-ons. Previous patch, it basically gave you a lock-on all the time. You'll lock on, and by the time the cooldown finishes... I was going to say... By the time the cooldown finishes, you can lock on again. It's kind of nuts. Like, infinite lock-on was kind of neat. But that's gone now. There's a bit of a delay there when it comes to the Cyclone lock-on ability. Let's see if I can pull this up. Advanced ballistics range on Liberators reduced from 3 to 2. Widow Mine invisibility while reloading now requires Drilling Claws instead of Constructed Armory. So that's interesting. Splash damage radius reduced from 175 to 1.5. And now it gives an attack alert to enemy when burrowing in range of enemy units. So that's nice, right? They made Widow Mines a little bit easier to deal with. There's also that red targeting line, which you've probably seen on other people's channels or somewhere else, right? On Twitter, probably. On Reddit, maybe. So that's nice. And then, yeah, so a lot of stuff here. Just making Widow Mines a little bit worse. In this particular matchup, specifically... Ooh, that Adept did get sniped, finally. So yeah, Cyclone. They also did get a health buff from 110 to 130, which is kind of nice. And now it has turret tracking. Damage point reduced from 0.119 to 0.036. I actually don't know what that means. Huh. As far as Protoss goes, as we got a little bit of Stalker pressure here. All right, Cyclone, Marine, Marauder. Pretty anti-Stalker, man. I don't know how I feel about this from herO. He doesn't either. He's like, I got Blink Stalkers, but no. Like, everything here trades extremely well against Stalkers. Yeah, man. They do snipe one of the Cyclones. Pretty good hit there from herO. All right, very good. So Observers build faster. They get more shields, and the size is bigger. Oh, but man, yeah, like, stim, chase. Sentry damage was increased from 6 to 6 with a +4 increase versus shields, which is interesting. Yeah, this is bad, man. Shield battery overcharge available. Pop per pulling probes. There's the shield battery overcharge pop. Probes are dying. This is a pretty effective attack here from ByuN. I think he's going to get chased off. He does lose the Cyclones. He loses all of the Marines. These Marauders getting blinked and chased down too. But I don't know. 10 probes died. It's now 44 to 36 workers in favor of ByuN. Look at these Stalkers, man. Doing some work. Shield battery overcharge pop. I think ByuN overextended there. I really do. So anyway, I'll put a link to the patch notes in the description here if you want to check those out. But that's pretty much it. That's what matters as far as this particular match is concerned. All right, Observers, a little bit bigger. You can tell they're a little bit chunkier. But I mean, that's just a visual thing. And then you blink up into the main base, snipe the attempt at getting a tech lab. I think that's what that was on that factory. And then when the enemy shows up, maybe blink out of here, and then they do. Nice. So a little cost-efficient play there for sure. Resources lost, 1,800 for ByuN, 1,600 for herO. Resource count, you know, income, if we take a look at it real quick, is favoring ByuN a lot. Because he's got more workers, plus he has the mules, as everybody reminds me whenever I mention the income disparity here in a PvT. It's like, well, you got to account for mules. You're right. I have to account for mules. You're not wrong. All right. Colossus from herO. What is the magic number of Colossus? 3. If you're playing against a Terran player, 3 seems to be that magic number to deal with Marines. Even Marauders to a certain extent here. ByuN is going heavy Marauder, which it makes sense for him to do. So he's hunting around, looking for these Stalkers, which are not interested in dealing with that many Marauders. Out fighting with Concussive Shell, +1 attack, and Stim. And Marauder, or Medevac support, I apologize. Extended Thermal Lance on the way. Third base warping in here from herO. And yeah, new map, new patch. New Protoss Hope, maybe. Oh, that Obs went into observation mode immediately and got killed. Yo, Ghost Academy on the way at 7.5 minutes from ByuN. Before third base is going Ghost Academy. That's a lot of fun. Oh, I guess I didn't mention, this is GSL. Season 1 for 2024. Nope, coming up that round's a bad idea. So it really kind of blows my mind. I was not expecting this patch to release until GSL was done. Who releases a patch in the middle of GSL? In fairness, it's not during the playoff. It's during the group stages. But, like, what? You expect these players to learn this new patch in a couple of days? During GSL, where so much money and so much prestige is on the line? That's one of the reasons it caught me off guard. I never expected the patch to come out when it did last week. In between round 1 groups and round 2 groups. Anyway, I'm going to stop complaining about meta stuff here, start talking about the game a little bit more. But man, Ghosts are coming out sub 10 minutes. Disruptor is coming out here too. herO knows splash damage is the Protoss's best friend. Pretty much all the time against Protoss, Terran, and Zerg it is, right? Like, what matchup do you not want splash at all? I guess sometimes you can go for a Blink Stalker all-in against Terran and kill them. Sometimes you can go for a Blink Stalker all-in in Protoss versus Protoss and kill them. Sure, but if the game, excuse me, gets much past the 5 or 6 minute mark, you're gonna want some of that splash. Yeah. All right. So Vikings out. Get out of here, Stalkers. Run. You don't want any of that smoke. So third base, fourth base, warping in from herO down the right side. It's up 63 to 59 workers. Income is still favoring ByuN because, let's all say it together now, children, mules. That's right. A couple Vikings to deal with these Colossus, but only 2 of them. Nope, there's 4 now. Ooh, but the 3 Colossus number is here. Shield battery overcharge does get popped. Try to get a disruptor shot on that there. Ghost can't quite get it. Knocking on the rocks for less of a choke aspect. And then ByuN gonna charge in here. I don't know about this from him. Disruptor dies. One of the Colossus taking major hits. Stalker's not really going after the Vikings. One of the Colossus goes down. The other one taking hits. It is going to die there too. Blast Colossus fighting. More Vikings come cruising in. Probes are trying to fight. Stalkers trying to pick the Vikings out of the sky, but the final Colossus goes down. Charge lots and Stalkers chasing this army back. That was a massive win, I want to say, from ByuN. He killed every Colossus there was. He killed the one disruptor that existed, the two disruptors that existed, and he couldn't quite get this Nexus, but he killed an additional 3 probes too. That was a good attack. Resetting that Colossus count was magnifique, très magnifique here for ByuN. But herO's 4th base is rolling. ByuN, any sign of a 4th base from him? Production tab says no more command centers in production, whether on site or somewhere else. Then there we go. We found it. We found the 4th base from ByuN coming in here. What's the play? What's the play going to be, boys? We got Widow Mines in the mix. Sweet. Ugh. Stalkers trying to make connections. That's what you want to do. So herO either needs to shut this down or take a 5th base for himself down this right side. Oh, a couple DTs got in. Took down 4 SCVs. It's not too bad, I guess. What was it? 1 DT got 4 SCV kills. Not too shabby. Missile turrets being produced to deal with further possible DT threats. Stalkers continue to shark around, scouting. Oh, look at ByuN. He saw that DT shimmer, scanned it, executed it. This is just great out of ByuN. I'm very impressed by this. +3 on the way here from ByuN. Our Terran Hope here. He's looking good, man. He's got Marines. He's got siege tanks he's adding into the mix. Loving that. Army value was 94 to 69. Oh my gosh. Army value for ByuN is massive advantage. Pylons down south of T about scouting. Ooh, setting a bunch of charge lots up the left side. I love that. And ByuN coming home. ByuN has a big old army advantage. Like really, really big. But he's only got 1/1 upgrades, and it is +2 attack from herO with +3 on the way from herO. This Zealot hacking away at the 4th base does force a lot of ByuN's army down this way. And just keeping ByuN at home right now is a massive win. herO is expanding down here to a 5th base, not taking the corner base. This one's a little bit closer and more easy to defend. Where's your splash? There it is. 2 Colossus. I don't know about this, man. Disruptor shot's going to basically keep the Terran player at bay here. Disruptors are slow, especially when they're concussive shelled. And the Colossus, Nova connects. Big connection there. Disruptor goes down. Guardian shield has been popped. Viking count not as big as it was before. There's only 2 of them. No, just kidding. 3? There are 3 of them in this composition. A lot of stuff is injured. They have been stimmed. The medevacs take a chance and take a second here to heal it up, as they want to do. +2/+2 is on the way from ByuN. A little bit late, man. I feel like 2-2. Maybe he just put a lot of his eggs into the 1/1 timing attack basket, because 2-2 is just getting started. And herO's getting +3 attack here pretty soon. Like, really soon. EMPs. Not as big a radius as they used to could be, but free now, so no upgrade required. Trade-offs, right? Disruptor shot. Anything you're getting with a disruptor shot is good because it's free units, man. Ugh, that's another hit on a Marine. Trying to come in through this angle, but herO's created a bit of a wall here with his buildings. A bit of a choke the Terran has to get through or engage with these gateways. I mean, you don't want the gateways to die, but using them to provide a bit of a choke there. I don't know. Bigger Viking count here from ByuN. Got 7 of them. These Colossus are in a lot of trouble. Colossus are dead. Well, one of them anyway. Flanking around the bottom side here, though. Good engagement. Right side Colossus dead. South side Colossus dead. Disruptor shots. We need the disruptor shots. You need to fire something. No, the cooldown. The cooldown is still cooldowning. Oh, this is horrible. Stalkers recalling out of there. Ooh, one of them dies before we can catch the recall and ride the wave home. 99 to 49 army supply. Disruptor catches 2 Marauders. Not bad. +3 attack is now done from herO. 2-2 is not done yet for ByuN. Zealots. Lots of Zealots. The Vikings not providing a lot of value versus Zealots. They're going to land anyway, though, because what else are they going to do here? couple of them end up dead. Value 86 to 55. ByuN setting up. He's been in this position a couple times already today, but herO has somehow magically found a capability of holding this off so far, but I don't know, man. Siege tanks added to the mix now. Reinforcings cruising across the map, and by reinforcings, I mean reinforcements. DTs get in the scan, though. The instant scan from ByuN. 96 to 69 army supply. Disruptors holding back. One of these warp gates going to die to a siege tank momentarily. No. Maybe a Viking took it down. I don't know who gets the credit. They try to focus down the tank with these zealots, and they do. Disruptor shot connects on nothing friendly, or nothing enemy anyway. Might have been a friendly connection there. Disruptors keeping it away. A new tank has shown up here. This is so much pressure out of ByuN. But herO's expanding bottom right. He's continuing to make stuff. Adding a couple more Colossus here would be nice, which he's working on. And 2-2 has finished from ByuN. He's working on +3. Disruptor shot. Big disruptor shot. That was, I think, 2 Marauders and a Marine that got exploded there. herO is holding. Hold the door. Extremely well. Pro comes down to see what we're dealing with. Widowmine. We can see the new Widowmine firing animation. ByuN says, wait a second. You probably have bases down here, yeah? And he's like, oh, you do have a base down here. Uh-oh. herO, I don't know if he can afford to lose this. ByuN, I mean, you want to recall some units down here? He is sending some guys down, but the damage output on that Nexus is immense. And it goes down, and ByuN just gets out of there. He completely snipes that Nexus like an absolute boss. Then comes in from the top side, but oh no. herO's at over 100 supply army value. Look at the red. The red! The new Widowmine is here! Oh my gosh, herO! You absolute madman. He's only down 7 army supply now. He's up 78 to 66 workers, but... Oh, ByuN, you are so smart! Comes down the south way, wipes out herO's attempt at a 6th base. Bam! But herO's on the other side of the map, causing all sorts of problems. On this side, Zealots are attacking. There's Marines and Marauders. SCVs are fighting. All sorts of chaos on this side of the map. ByuN heading up the right side, relatively unopposed. Are we in a base trade style scenario here? A lot of herO's probes are dying, friends, but I'm not sure what's back here to defend what's going on in ByuN's base. Oh boy, herO's going to lose his 4th base. The number of Nexuses dead today are a lot, but Colossus and Disruptors coming up your ramp with +3 attack, just burning your Marauders to death here. Army value 90 to 61 in favor of herO. ByuN has this group of Marines and Marauders and Medivacs that are incredibly powerful, and they are burning through unopposed, but his main base is falling. His natural base is falling. He might end up getting supply blocked here. This is nuts. His production is all getting sat on top of. That's huge. herO still has warp gates he can warp in with. These ones are depowered. Another Nexus goes down from ByuN. This is chaos. This might get an actual epic tag. Just from this situation alone, we're base racing in a GSL game on a new patch, and herO decides he's done enough. He's done pretty much enough damage. He'll leave some Zealots and Stalkers behind to make sure that ByuN just can't retake his main easily. Then pops down his 3 Colossus, 5 Disruptor army, and ByuN goes home. Are there DTs in the mix? I thought I heard some DTs. ByuN is mining, but his production capabilities are abysmal right now. He has a landed barracks. That's it. The landed barracks, which is now going to die, is all that ByuN has left over. How has he... Oh my gosh, the Vikings, though. Remember when I mentioned that composition that herO's rolling with? None of that could shoot up. This game is getting an epic tag. This has been an absolute blast. I cannot believe herO has come back from a position... Oh, that's a GG. herO gets the win. Stays in the game. Tries to stack his stats a little bit. I'm not going to let you do that, herO. You got the win. It doesn't matter. Oh, that was incredible. What an amazing win from herO. Resources lost 35,000 to 33. ByuN lost more. There were 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 separate times, ByuN set up an army right here. Had more army supply, had Vikings, Marines, Marauders, Ghosts, Siege Tanks, Widow Mines, and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and rammed his head into this wall. And herO's like, no. He could just completely shut it down so many times in a row. And then it turned into a base race. ByuN decided to abandon this position, go on a rampage, wiping out this base, and this base, and this base, and this base. With the same group of Marines and Marauders. They were insanely cost efficient. But while that's happening, herO marched across the other side of the map and got deep into ByuN's main. Look at this. ByuN's dying with 2,000 minerals and 600 gas because all of his production facilities are floating or dead. Right? At this point in the game, he's got 3 barracks. But I'm pretty sure they're all floating. I have to back up a little bit. But yeah, they're floating. +3 attack is done for herO. ByuN never got his +3 attack. Look at it. We can see it right here. He never got it. He got, no, he did. Oh, that's armor. He did have +3 at some point. When did +3 finish up? Okay. So pretty much right here. So it's 1750, +3 kicks in. But I don't think there's another battle between armies after that point, right? herO recalls in. ByuN says, I don't want any of this. There isn't a battle here. And we're just using +3 to attack and kill buildings is all that's happening. I love that the barracks landed during all of this chaos. Yeah, this one's getting hacked to pieces. These get lifted. Yeah, man. ByuN's production tab right now is +3 infantry armor and a factory. He's building a factory during all of this. I don't know if he's like, all I need is a cyclone and I can do this. He does have a factory down here, which is neat. So this guy lifts and it's burning. This guy lifts and it's not burning. Yeah, so the production facilities as this GG happens are there's a factory for ByuN and he's supply blocked. So that makes it hard to make stuff, yeah? Certainly does. Those zealots, man. Those zealots with the +3 attack. They never had anything else, right? No, they did have +1 armor for the ground units here from herO. Okay, fair enough. So pretty good upgrades across the board here. Earlier upgrades from herO too. And yeah, those Colossus. I mean, they're all dead. Oh, nope, there's 2 Colossus remaining. They're back here. They recalled out. But yeah, 14 kills on this one. This one has 1? How does this one have 1 kill? I don't even know. But yeah, ByuN is supply blocked. He has no capabilities of building anything to deal with this. He's largely Marauders, which don't trade well against Zealots. That's what Widow Mines are supposed to be for, but we didn't get many Widow Mines in this game, did we? Widow Mines lost 3. And 0 at the end of the game. So he made 3 Widow Mines today, and I think they made some kind of a connection somewhere. I don't know, man. I don't know. Good game, though. Man, herO. Great Protoss hope. Great Protoss hope. Protoss fans everywhere were like, we're getting wins against Dark and ByuN in the last week on this channel. What is happening? I'm telling you, I feel like a Protoss can win this GSL. I'm not telling you they will, but I'm telling you it's very possible in a way that I don't feel like it has been for the last year and a half or so. So go herO, go stats, even go Classic. It would be cool if Classic did. And yeah, these 4 Nexuses dying and 69 probes dying. Nice. I mean, herO has 30 workers remaining and the ability to mine from nowhere. He has no income. Look at this income advantage ByuN has. But it turns out if you kill all your buildings' production facilities and supply block them, they can have all the cash in the world and you can still beat them. Amazing. Amazing game. Like, super, super duper hats off to herO. I'm incredibly impressed by this win. I hope all of you are too. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.